So, as the video title suggests, um, I'm going to be sharing how I'm dealing with very high expectations for myself during this project. Let's put it. And the reason I decided to make this video instead of just calling it day two of seeking out discomfort is that it was a feeling that didn't go away today. Um, it lingered with me, and I started to think to myself, and the more I thought about this, the more I realized that one of the reasons why I kept failing at the self improvement thing is that, yes, I would throw myself into the deep end, but the reason that I would fail is that I wouldn't try again after I failed because I've let myself down. And I hated that feeling so much that I didn't want to experience it again. So, after more thought, I realized the reason that I'm not giving up now is because I've actually set myself manageable tasks and increasing them slowly every single day, very slowly. And it makes me feel good. And I don't have this incredibly foreboding feeling that what if I fail? Because I know I won't fail. And I want to put this out as a message where James Clear, I don't have the book here, but in his book, Atomic Habits, his 1% better each day is actually the only way you can do this for like 95% of people, because I feel like everyone holds themselves to a very high standard. Whether they achieve it or not is up to them, but everyone likes to think that they can achieve the best at all times. So by setting these manageable tasks and achieving them, you A, get a sense of fulfillment, and two, you get the confidence to feel like you can actually achieve them, like you are doing something and you're not just deluding yourself into thinking that you're the best already, you know. And already I'm feeling a little bit burnt out, right? I actually made myself breakfast this morning. It was 6 eggs. Um, I split that in two, 3 eggs. The other three went into my lunchbox, and then I had a sandwich and whatever. But I had to wake up at 5 a.m. for that, and I actually woke up at 3:25, which was stupid. But I went to school and I felt terrible. I was so tired, and I didn't want to swim this afternoon, but I swam anyways. And I even did a little bit of core as well, which is, I don't do core. I hate training core. But the the feeling of being burnt out is already here, and to be honest, there's no cheat code to getting over it. The one way you're going to get over it is by just committing. You just need to push through it. There's nothing you can do other than just saying, okay, I'm feeling burnt out, but I'm gonna carry on going. There's no other way. That's the only way, and that's how I'm going to do it. And I hope that's how you do it, because there's no other way. And another reason why I think this has been so easy so far, because by the second day I'm already basically done. When I've done this in the past, I was finished on the second day. I didn't feel like doing anything else. I felt like stopping. And one of the reasons why I feel like I don't feel that way now is that I'm not tunnel visioning on that feeling, right? When I had that feeling in the past, I would focus entirely on that feeling of how shit I felt, how burnt out I felt, how I didn't want to do this, and eventually that led to negative feelings and uh, negative self-talk. And then obviously I would quit. So the fact that I'm not tunnel visioning now and I'm keeping a very broad view on this, and a very objective view on this, is really helping me. Like, I have a checklist every single morning of my goals, and I check them off if I completed them, and I completed them all today. And that's another thing, is that from the time I wake up to now, this video is on my mind. So the goal setting and achieving the goals and this video, making this video every single day, is truly helping me stay in check. And now that I'm thinking about this as well, I started this project when I was at a pretty decent point in my life. And I had to wait for that to happen. Um, I didn't really change much from when I was incredibly depressed till now. Um, I just, I just, I just stuck that shit out until now, and I'm pretty good right now. And I think that really helped being in an okay place, because when you're not in an okay place and you try create a new identity, your old identity is gonna say, no, fuck you, that's not you, come back. And then the negative self-talk and the self-sabotaging happens, and it makes it so much worse. And then you fail, and then you're depressed, and then you have to deal with failure when you're already depressed, and that makes you more depressed, and then it starts a spiral, and then it's fucked. So I truly think if you want to start something like this, you need to be in an okay place in your life, right? Um, Now, if you know Hamza, the you probably do, probably the most well-known self-improvement guru on the internet. He does preach the art of throwing yourself into the deep end and just doing it, right? If you're in an extremely bad place in your life, you need to take extreme measures. And I'm not disagreeing with that, but it didn't work for me. And what helped me was taking the long route, started going to the gym, I took my antidepressants, and eventually and slowly, through naturally, I didn't really do anything else. I started to feel better, and then that compounded, and now I'm at a pretty good place. So, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. But I'm I finished this project, the school project, so I didn't procrastinate on school. I swam 1.4 Ks. I did a chest day, which I'll have videos on, and yeah. Oh, and I read last night, and I read a lot at school. And overall, I'm feeling very proud of myself and fulfilled, and I'm feeling good for once. Because usually when I do this, don't feel good. So yeah, cheers, guys.